Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Afan Syarifudin. I'm from Semarang State University, majoring in the Computer Science Information System study program. And today, I'm going to present about delivering medical supplies using Quad-Copter drone for self-quarantine patient COVID-19. But before I start this presentation, I have divided my presentation into 4 parts. First, I'm going to talk about the background of this presentation. Second, I'm going to tell you about the innovation that I offer in this presentation. Third, I'm going to show you about the conclusion for this presentation. And then the last but not least, I'm going to show you about the references that I used to create this essay and this presentation. I would like to begin my presentation with this picture. What happened with this picture? This picture shows us that Indonesia report high cases of COVID-19 up to 27,013. Got the data from covid19.go.id that up to 2 million people in Indonesia are confirmed cases. And it's divided into 3 parts: active cases, recovered, and deaths. So as the consequence, there are problems about it. First, the hospital lack of the room to do isolation for COVID-19 patient. And then to do that, to deal with that problem, some hospital or health institution to self-quarantine for patients who are confirmed COVID-19. And then for doing that, we need more health agencies to keep the patient get recovered. To deal with this problem, we offer the great solution, delivering medical supplies using Quad-Copter drone for self-quarantine patient COVID-19. This Quad-Copter drone can be an alternative vehicle to deliver medicine from the one area to the another area. So to handle with this, it can handle the problem because we don't need more health agencies. We just deliver the medicine from the hospital or another area to the house where the patient doing their self-quarantine. In the next slide of this presentation, we are going to discuss more about the definition of the drone, its component, and how the algorithm work for the drone doing the mission. So let's jump to what is actually drone. According to the research LC 2020, a drone is a flying device controlled remotely by a human or a computer and becomes a fundamental working tool. So this is kind of drones. First, that is 3 copters, which it has 3 motors as its engine, and then hexacopters, it has 5 motors, and quadcopters, it has 4 motors, and octacopters, it has 8 motors. Each of these kind of the drone has different function to do the mission, but in this case, we use quadcopter to do our mission to deliver medical supplies to the patient. Okay, let's move to the next topic. It's about the main components of the drone. So first we have flight controller. Flight controller is a main brain for the drone to decide what decision the drone should do. And then we have brushless motor. It's as engine to lift up the drone, but brushless motor, it needs propeller to give the thrust for the drone to be lift up. And then electronic speed controller, or ESC, is the resource allocator for the brushless motor that can divide the speed of the motor based on the capacity. And then we have battery as the main resource for this drone, and then power module as the electrical distribution for this drone. We still also have remote control as the main operator to control the drone, but to control the drone and connect the signal from the remote control to the drone, we need a receiver that receives the signal from the remote control and continue to the flight control. So the drone can decide what must they do. Instead of main component, some drones also need support devices or peripherals components. First, we have mission planner software. It's also software to be easy for the human to do the mission for the drone. For this case, we can point the destination of the drone so the drone can landing on the destination that we want. Next, we have web camera. For web camera, we need for recording or taking picture while we fly in the drone, and then the camera or the video or photo from webcam we deliver to ground control station by using telemetry. Mini PC is used to do complex mission like scanning barcode or image processing and kind of that. So let's jump to the next topic about the preparation that we must do before we launch the drone. First, we have to make sure the frame of the drone that we already set all of the component on the frame. And then the next is we prepare electrical component, because if we have missed or we have failure for electrical component, it can burn the drone, so the drone will not be used anymore. The next is the remote control. For this, we can make sure that all of the button or slot in the remote control are running well. And then next is support devices, because if we want to do the mission, we have to make sure that we prepare the support devices such as mission planner software and another devices. All right, so right now we come to the slide for the algorithm for doing the mission for the drone. First, we have to prepare and make sure that the drone is connected to the mission planner software. In the mission planner software, we put any program like altitude or the range for the destination for the drone. So after we set the program to the flight control, we continue to arming the drone. Arming the drone is to switching drone on, and then after that the drone can lift up. So after arming the drone, we continue to the drone flight to the destination among the range, certain range. And then when the drone arrives, the drone will landing to the ground and drop the stuff. In this case, we use Medisign. And then after that, the drone will return to launch or RTL. RTL is a function in the mission planner software that can return the quadcopter from the destination to the home base. All right, so we jump in the summit of this presentation. In the conclusion, drone take the massive impact, especially in this pandemic era, to deliver the things such as medicines and other stuff. And this drone can help to minimize the interaction among the health agencies and the self-quarantine patient. So it can decrease the spread of the COVID-19 in Indonesia. So in this case, we have negative and the positive impact from the drone. For first, we will talk more about the positive impact. So drone can minimize the interact among the confirmed patient and then health agencies and maybe another person. And then next, for drone, we can help to directly deliver to this destination without any traffic or any accident. But instead of this positive impact, we also have negative impact for the drone, because drone is a robot that controlled by human. Drone, it's dangerous though if not is if everyone or human cannot control it. To control the drone, we need certified people to know more about the drone, how to control and how we use the drone carefully. All right, so this is the end of this presentation, and I'm sorry for any mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.